catching up with our students. Some of the foundational skills that they had, they missed out on.
Right now, districts across Northeast Ohio are working to close the reading gap created by the pandemic. University-based research organization PACE found reading skills in second and third graders fell by about 30% behind the usual benchmark in 2020 compared to 2019.
Now some districts are getting creative to close the gap. Meg Shaw live at Independence Primary School, where they are using vending machines to feed the brains of kids. And I got to tell you, Meg, the little kid in your story is just too cute, but he's speaking the truth.
I know, you know, both of the kids that I interviewed for this story, they were too cute. They really stole the show that day. You know, in speaking of the vending machines, parents, think about when you used the vending machine when you were in school. You know, it got you out of class and you looked forward to it. Well, this is the same thing, but this vending machine is keeping these kids educated.
There it is.
A vending machine is a spot to score chips, drinks, and candy, right?
Coming right up.
Well, the students at Independence Primary School using this vending machine
To get this book.
are reaching for their next book. The machine was just unveiled to students as a gift from the PTO.
I was so excited about this that I was like freaking out.
Already, it's sparking a lot of excitement around reading.
And some are.
And some are blue.
Perfect.
You won't know any words if you don't read.
Principal TJ Ebert tells me seeing this enthusiasm is why they worked with the PTO to make it possible.
And when we see kids excited to read, that means we've done our job. And if we can have a resource like this and our PTO supports it and we can all work together to bring this to our school to promote reading, it's great. And it's great to see our kids' excitement.
This small change is a big solution desperately needed here in Northeast Ohio. According to data from the Literacy Cooperative, more than half of adults in Cuyahoga, Lorain, Portage, and Summit counties are less than proficient in literacy.
It's always important that we address everyone at every level so that they can advance along a career pathway.
Lori Atkins with the Literacy Cooperative says there are 3 levels for literacy and numeracy proficiency. Level 1 means adults may be considered functionally illiterate or innumerate. Level 2 means they're near proficient. And adults at level 3 are at proficiency levels or higher.
We really have to break it down even further and saying, okay, what does that mean? And what do we need to do as a community to address that?
And Atkins says it's time employers integrate literacy and numeracy into job training.
Everyone can benefit from literacy and numeracy.
A report recently released by the cooperative shows 62% of adults at the lowest reading level are employed. So it may be difficult to determine who needs literacy and numeracy training. Therefore, employees at all levels could benefit, strengthening today's workforce.
If an employer can, help their employee in any way possible advance, they're going to feel the value. They're going to like where they are and they're going to want to stay.
You know, Meg, the vending machine, such a creative and a fun approach to get kids interested in reading. But what other efforts or programs are available here in Northeast Ohio to do the same thing?
Well, Danita, it seems like the opportunities are endless, from educational opportunities to simply just providing access.
There are dozens of free little libraries across our area. Plus, the Cleveland Public Library promotes pre-literacy skills with its On the Road to Reading program. The Imagination Library was so popular in Elyria, they're expanding in Lorain County, providing free books to kids. Or there's Reach Out and Read Greater Cleveland, providing 31,000 free books every year at 35 local health center locations.
All right, and we've told you about the Seeds of Literacy program, which helps more than 1,000 adults with free basic education and GED prep. So lots of great things happening here in Northeast Ohio. Danita.
All right.